Hello and welcome. How are we all doing today? Hope you're all doing great. Part 2 of my Bandit misfire. The Bandit misfire. The BBM, because we could call it, I suppose, couldn't we? Yes. So as you saw last time, we found a misfire. We had a spark. Well, I knew we had a spark. I fitted new plugs. I've ordered a compression tester. I've ordered a carburetor balancer. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to take these carbs out. I'm going to see what they're like inside. Even though apparently the previous owner did rebuild them and have them cleaned. I don't know. I still think there's an issue wrong with them. I've already had a little tinker with the air and fuel ratio mix. Didn't work at all. So I think it's a case of looking inside, see if there's an air leak, because it's hesitating as you back off on the throttle as well. So I think there might be a bit of an air leak. So let's get these carbs off, get them on the bench, get them stripped. I'm awaiting a carb kit coming tomorrow, but for now we can get them stripped down, and then we'll carry on with the video when they arrive and when I get time next. So let's get cracking. Forgot to say, I've also bought a new choke cable because mine's a bit frayed. Airbox off. Yeah. Gotcha! So there we go. Carbs are off. That was a bit of an arse, especially that bloody back one's going to be an arse putting that back on, I can tell you that. But yes, this is the troublesome carb, I think. 99% sure anyway, well, 90% sure that is the troublesome carb, but I can't see nothing untoward. Let's have a look inside. So look, if you see, don't know if you can see, but all the other floats look wet, bar that one. So I'm not sure if that's going to be the issue. I was saying that float looks a bit dry as well, but all the other floats look a bit wet. So let's get that carb stripped down first, I think. See if we can see anything untoward in here. So we check the float heights and all that. I'll find the specifications for those out online. And yeah, we'll give it a bash, I suppose. But after we've done, well, so this is the troublesome carb, I think. If you look inside, there's a bloody lever. That is all dry. Or that one and that one are wet. That one's dry as well, but not as dry as that one. That one's as dry as a nun's chuff. So we're going to strip these down. But I'm going to start with the troublesome one first. I'm going to get the specs online for what float height the floats need to be, etc. And yes, but before we do all this, let's clean this area up around here. Get rid of that airbox for now. Clean all that up. Clean this whole area up and make it all look pretty for when it goes back in. So yeah, let's get going. So I think I might have found the issue. If you look around there, that looks like it's blowing through there. This, as I had these off as I was cleaning them up. I don't know if you can see, just there where it sits. It looks like it's been getting through there as well. So I'm not quite sure if that's the issue. But I'm going to try and order some more of these, I think. See if I can find some online. You watch, probably going to take me about 6 million years to get some because it's an older bike. But you never know. I'm going to get some anyway because by the looks of it, don't know if it will be it, but it will probably be going all the way through. But it just might be enough to give it a bit of an issue. But you never know. Happy days. And I'll carry on cleaning this up and then we'll get cracking to cleaning the carbs. So, carbs are off. I forgot to record that me taking these two bowls off at least. I apologise. As you might notice, I've got my different hoodie. I've got different clothing on. It's a couple of days later. I've been at work since. Gave myself a little break from it all. Yeah, so let's have a little prod and poke. I have had a look at the main jets. They're a number 52. I do have a kit here. They've got number 95 and 98, so I might go over number 98, see how we get along with that, and hopefully that's okay. So I don't want to take the carbs out again, but hopefully it'll run okay on a number 98 with the Scorpion end can. Yeah, I've already cleaned these up on the outside as well with a bit of engine degreaser. Good old Halford stuff. Yes, I could have bought gunk, but that one's about £3 cheaper, and I bought a couple of them to do other bits and bobs. I've cleaned the engine up. I've got some new, thank you to Robinson's Foundry down in Canterbury for supplying these. Bit of a bargain price, because I thought these were all in one. I didn't know they were O-rings in there, because they were so crushed. So I've got new O-rings. So thank you to the folks on the Facebook Bandit pages. For any of you see these videos, I apologise for any mistakes I make, and anyone that may be like, but it's a learning curve for me, and I'm sure there's people here that are here to see this video as well, and for it to be a learning curve for them as well. So anyway, I'm going to stop jibber jabbering now. Let's get on with stripping these carbs and get ready. It's a carb strip down. So let's pop these jets out. Oh, where's my bloody screwdriver gone now? So I've got the 8mm spanner. I think I'll put away the bloody flathead screwdriver that I need. Try and have a bit of a tidy up. I think I might need my glasses as well, because I'm having trouble seeing. So there's one jet. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this one first. Let's replace all the bits on this one. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see as well. It's not going to be great, is it? I don't think. But, hey. That go in there now. Let's get another thinner screwdriver. Let's get the mixture screw out. There we go. Oh god. Now where it is, I'm pretty sure there's meant to be a rubber ring on there and a little washer. Can you see that? There's no rubber ring or no washer, it's just come out. Let's have a look, see if it's deep inside, shall we? Let's get my pick. Where's my pick? We found another problem, have we? Thankfully it comes with gotta get to our picks. I think I can see the O-ring rubber ring down there. Bear with me whilst I try and get this bloody thing out. Let's got new fancy torches from Timu. I can see the O-ring. It's a little bit fiddly, this. If anyone has any ideas to get these bloody things out without having to fight them, then let me know, because this is a pain in the bottom.
Many hours later.
I've got a washer as well. There we go, washer. So I will keep these for spares as well, just in case I should ever need them and this kit's no good. So that is carb number 3. I'm going to line them out up the end now. Let's pop that out. Let's get this. In fact, let's do. I should really be doing this first, shouldn't I? Replace them as I go along. Otherwise I'll bloody forget. I should really go and get my glasses. So I can see the bloody numbers on the main jets. Right. Let's do this. Back in a second, gonna get my glasses. So I'm now back. I can see what I'm doing now. I only wear glasses for short distance stuff, don't wear it for long range. I forgot what I was doing. Jets, that's what I was doing, wasn't I? Right, so let's open this little bag of goodies up. I'm awaiting some more bowl screws because all these are a bit chewed up, and some more top screws as well, and some new needles to go in the top as well. So I'm waiting for those. Right, gonna need that. But what we'll do to make sure everything kind of stays safe, pour everything in there, and fingers crossed we get it all in the right order. But as I take something out, I'm going to pop it back in. So that spring, washer, this fiddly little O-ring, which is really hard to feel when you've got gloves on. Let's pop that in now. Hopefully that's not come off. And screw that bad boy in now. I'm going to screw them all the way in. Then the factory recommendations are 1 7/7 I think to unscrew them. So I'm going to take them out 2 when I put all this back together. Take them out 2. Was that a bit dirt there I missed? It is. Oh dear. Just a bit of dirt there. As I said, I did give them all a little clean up before I started shooting this video, just because I want things to be clean and tidy when I put it all back together. These springs are looking spanking now, which is good. Should really have sprayed a bit of carb cleaner up there, shouldn't I, first? Right, that'll do. Stop being anal, Adrian. Oh, sorry, just a bit. That'll do. Right. So that bit. We've got the jet out, haven't we? Got the main jet. Let's do the slow jet. Let's get that bit out. Bosch 8mm spanner. See what that looks like down there. I can see the needle. So I might have to get that top cap off. Where's my little special torch? Another little jet in there. Right. Okay. So I think these jets are different sizes then, aren't they? Obviously. Duh. Oh no, because there's 3 there, isn't there? Okay. Cool. I think this one will probably go down there then. Yeah, okay, so that's their main jets. That one down now. Got it. Right. Let's do this. So let's pop that back in. Any markings on that for sizing? No. Make sure it's the right size. All looks okay. Let's give that a bash in now. Hold on, let's make sure there's no bloody washers, copper things down there first, shall we? I can't see one. I'm going to have a quick look online, just in case there is meant to be a little rubber O-ring down there, because like I said, I don't know how well these were built up. I'm a bit concerned about all that, how it was all built up. So I don't think it was very good, to be honest with you. But we'll have a look. I'll have a little look online. Back in a tick. So no, it doesn't look like there's a little rubber O-ring in there. Pop that back on then. 8mm. Dee-dee-dee. Pinch that up. Let's make sure we get the right size jet we want. We want a 95, 98. Let's get my little phone on that, because I still can't see it with my glasses on. I have to zoom in a bit as well. .98 jet going in. Screw that in. Use a slightly bigger screwdriver, get a good pinch. Let's get this one out from here. Crack that open. That feels like it's come undone. Yeah, there we go. That one's out. So again, can't see any rubber O-rings on that one, so I don't know what those other O-rings are for then. Suppose we'll find out when it starts pissing out fuel, won't we, unfortunately. I bloody hope not. Pop that in there. Also, we'll have a look in the other jets as well as we go along. Make sure there's no other rubber O-rings in those ones, because that's probably going to be a bloody case. So let's pop that float out. Pop a new thing in that. Keep that. Going to keep the float. Float is out. Make sure there's nothing untoward in there. That all looks good. Again, I'm going to compare them to others as I take them all apart, make sure it's all okay and all in order. So obviously I want to try and do a proper job of this. I'm a bit worried where those O-rings go though. A bit worried about those. Unless they go in the bowls. Possibly. I don't know why there's 3 of them. That chimney I think looks like comes out the bottom, but that should be okay. Right, so let's pop that needle off. For his bar. Hopefully you can't hear the music in the background. I do like to have a bit of music to listen to as well as I tinker. Ooh. Right. That is hopefully carb number 1 down the bottom done. Then we'll measure the float height. I think it's 17mm. We'll have a look at those as well as we go along. But we'll probably do that after we put all the bits and bobs in I need to replace. Keep that to one side because we're going to need that. And pop those over there as well, just in case I do need them. Another 95 jet. So let's pop those into, where's my little bloody bag go? Let's pop them into the bag, just so we know they're safe. So it's repeated the same for all the others. So I'm not going to video these ones, I don't think, unless I see anything untoward as I go along. So I'm going to get cracking with these, and I'll be back to you in a minute.